Do you want to race to this? Does he know it's illegal?
Yes, sir, Ty. So
Missing
it's
two
been
or
storming
one.
all damn day. Last week we had tornadoes.
There we go. Send me a couple invites. All right, welcome to the Antwolf Invitational Season 2, races number 9 and 10. Drivers are getting into their cars, getting ready to race today. Looks like we will have 10 drivers, I believe. 10 drivers so far. Let me see here. All right, halfway through the season, race number 8 was last week. We finished 8 of 16. Wi-Fi will be your points leader. Kenrod in second, Lynch in third, Callie Blunt's in fourth, Millwright fifth, Bull Hurley sixth, Yonkers, who retired, he's seventh in points. Marlboro Finest eighth, he won't be here tonight. Huckabuck ninth, he won't be here tonight. 10th is Slabs. 11th is Ty Scott, Hurricane 12th, Johnny 13th, Tyler and Go Green. They also will not be here tonight. They are 14th and 15th. And your all-time win leader, this is Wi-Fi with 4 wins total. Marlboro 3, Lynch 3, and Slabs 3. He got two of them last week as he sweeped it. Got out the broom and sweeped it. They are going green. We are at Daytona. They're loading in, not going green. Let me load up. Join the invite. And watch the race. Daytona. Last week's Daytona was not that exciting, but that happens from time to time. We had a great finish. Both races. The finish at Daytona last week was pretty good. The finish at Talladega was even better. Last week they raced the night race. This time they will be racing the Daytona 500. They are getting ready to go. We are just in time for the green flag in the air as Kenrod leads them off on the inside. On the outside, Millwright in the number 14. Looks like he does not get through the gears as quickly as old Kenrod did. Jay Lynch in the 19 car. He was our early season's point leader. He's had about 2 or 3 races in a row now where he just cannot catch a break. And he's hoping for a turnaround today. Callie Blunt's in the 41, sitting there in third spot. He's had his share of misfortunes as well, but had a couple good finishes also. Ty Scott in the 73. He's kind of like the Terry Labonte, in my opinion. He's always there, just always there. Never too flashy. Never too greedy. Just always there. See, he decides to get a little greedy now. Going to go to the high line, but nobody going to go with him. Tried to make a move. Did not pay off. They will hang him out. He will go from 4th to, let's see where he can fall in. Looks like he did find a hole there, maybe. Not quite yet. He did at the back of the pack. One car trailing there. Not sure who that is now. Looks like it might be Millwright in the 14. Top 3 cars, bumper to bumper there. And from 4th on back, all in a nice little line, running behind the number 42 McDonald's car. Last week's winners of both Daytona and Talladega. Looks like he's going to be one of the first guys to make a run. and hopefully have a crowd of guys behind him with Johnny as the first guy pushing, Wi-Fi behind him, and Bull Hurley as the fourth car to the outside line. Something happened there in the back. Got 3 cars trailing off. Hopefully they don't lose the draft there. Looks like they are in trouble. They could possibly lose it. Side-by-side racing by these guys going to help them out. Ooh, a little bit of squirreliness from the 2 there. Looked like it was... Slabs in that McDonald's car. He's trying to stay. Ooh, but then they'll drop down. He was trying to stay true to that top line and help everybody who helped push him to the lead. But Wi-Fi dove down to the bottom. He decided to make a run at it. Ooh, slight contact with the 6. The 6 is kind of thinking better of it. He was trying to get down and he just could not do it. 2 car said, door closed, my friend. Door closed, but Johnny will take his bump or his hits early and just fall to the back there. It was a smart move. Smart move. Okay, looks like it's going to come from Cali Bunch. You got your top 4 cars of Slabs, Wi-Fi, Kenrod, and Jay Lynch bumper to bumper up here in the lead with a pretty good gap. I'd say 15 car lengths, if not more, back to the Cali Blunts, but he's got a pack with him. There's going to be, I believe, 6 cars in that pack. Yep, 6 cars back there with Ty Scott as the caboose. Cali Blunts with a big run, and you've seen on that run there, it's as if he just kind of pulled away from Millwright. He sucked up a little too fast and did not have the rest of the field connected on his bumper, and that run just fizzled, you know, and Johnny was the first one to see it fizzling, and he jumped in, he dove down to the bottom and said, hey, let's regroup this. It looks like the guy who wants to regroup that is P4, Jay Lynch. Not a bad idea. Good spot to do it in. Got to make that time as he's coming up, but nobody behind him. Again, same issue. He decides against it. He realizes that. He's seen the gap, and he said, okay, I guess I'm just going to tuck in here. And we are on the white flag of stage number 1. This is it. Who wants the stage points? Got a tight points race in this season. A lot of guys up there could still get this championship. But I don't know. It's going to be tough. These guys are going to have to make a big run. This isn't Talladega, so this thing ends right there at the Tri-Oval. Kenrod's going to make a little, I think he's kind of backing up a little bit, going to try to make some sort of a run at it possibly. He chose not to. He sat there. No contact under Wi-Fi there. 3 wide at the line. 4 wide for a second there. Good little finish. Slabs with the win. He's going to start right where he left off last week as winning that stage. It'd be Slabs in first. Wi-Fi did hold that for second. Kenrod in third. Johnny B. Cali Blunts. Jay Lynch. Hurricane Hall. Bull Hurley. Millwright. And Ty Scott will be your top 10. Now this is where strategy comes into play. You know, these short races, short little stages, it's designed to make good racing, side-by-side racing, no fuel savings, no hopefully sitting in a line, but it also gives you a chance to maybe do 2 tires, maybe do no tires, fuel, no fuel. I mean, it gives you the opportunity to do a lot here. But nobody looks like they did too much crazy. Because Slabs came in and on front first and he come out first. So that's history will show that's not good for the competition. Slabs got a really fast hot rod out there. It's hard to get around, especially with Kenrod on its bumper. Kenrod's usually pretty loyal when he's P2. They usually push till the end. A little bit, if not a lot, of commotion there. Not quite 100% sure what happened there. I was busy not paying close enough attention, but either way, although that second pack lost the top 3 by a good amount. I mean, I don't even think they have blue or any draft they could possibly be sucking up on. But they have more cars. They have 7 cars as opposed to 3, and I suspect they will run them down. And when they do, will they make the right moves to get by them? Will those 7 guys stay together? Will they become the back 7 to the front 7? Ooh, something happened there. Let's go back here to this. There's a little bit of... All right, they got it under control there now. Bull Hurley at the caboose. He's sitting there in 10th. They've got the draft. They've got the power. They're hitting them at a not an ideal spot at the track, but you got to do it now. To the high line, most of the cars go. Millwright dumps it to the bottom. Ty Scott and Hurricane Hall, something happened to them. They had some contact, but whatever happened to them ended up killing the run on the top line with the addition of Millwright dropping to the bottom there. That gives 4 to the bottom with the 3 car desperately trying to get up there. Johnny's going to bail on the top line. But looks like, almost looked like that was Johnny letting those guys in there. You know, he seen the run stop and he didn't, ooh, gets a little under there, but no harm, no foul. He seen the run, just wasn't, you know, Kenrod made a good run at it, just wasn't going to work, and he backed up and let his buddies in there. They're going to give Kenrod another shot at this. At the halfway point, we've come to lap number 5 of 8, this time by at the start-finish line of stage number 2. This run is better. This is better time. This is at the exit of the corner. That's where I want to make my run when I make a run there. Oh, but they're just... as you can see it, they're not 100% attached and in a straight, perfect line there for, you know, whatever the reason is. Callie Blunts will pull on down and bring the 6 car will again, that he's letting Kenrod in. Now Kenrod will be pushing Callie. They will switch positions there and see if Callie can lead the pack, lead these guys to a better outcome this time. Got Callie Blunts, Kenrod. Ooh, that was definitely a lag. That's what we in the sport call, on this video game, call a lag. Whatever happened there, I'm not sure if it was Johnny. I'm not sure if it was Bull. Not sure what it was, but something caused Bull to just shoot back and wreck right there. Definitely. Fortunately for these guys, unfortunately, they're going to lose some stage points, but this is just stage number 2, so they still have a chance to win this race. Callie Blunts with another run to the high line. For whatever the reason now, both times Callie's made runs like this, whoever's behind him, this time it was Kenrod behind him. I know Kenrod's got a good car, but for some reason or another, he just pulls off from these guys. And, you know, that's cool to do, but at the same time, that's going to hurt Callie Blunts' run. So it's not ideal. Got Millwright in 4th. If I was Millwright right now, coming to the white flag of stage 2, I would try to back up to Callie Blunts' bumper and make the run myself. But we'll see what happens. Sometimes that's not what happens. Looks like they got a 4 car. Is it 4 up there? Yeah, 4 cars up here. Let's go and ride along on board with slabs. So we are on the white flag of stage number 2. Who will make a run? Will anybody make a run? As they're heading down the backstretch, not a lot of time to do anything now. You're going to make a run if you're 3rd or 4th. You bet you should have already done it. So it looks like they're going to commit. Going to be Callie Blunts with Kenrod. But again, Callie just pulls away from Kenrod's bumper. And when he makes that move to the outside, he's got nobody on his bumper. And it's just not working. It's just not working for that run. But what it is doing is it's definitely working for Slabs, as he is dominating. That's 2 stages in a row. First stage and second stage win. He's getting max points today, as he did last week. Slabs, winner of stage number 2. Waiting for my rundown here and see who the rest of the field was. All right. Slabs was first. Wi-Fi, Jay Lynch, Millwright, Callie Blunts, Kenrod, Johnny B, Hurricane Hall, Ty Scott, and Bull Hurley will round out your top 10. So unfortunately, again, looks like Bull Hurley, who he's had a pretty good year, but he can't get these finishes, or whatever the thing is. Whenever there's problems on the track, he is behind it or in it. And he just can't seem to catch a break either. Right now it looks like we might have one driver might not be pitting. I believe Jay Lynch didn't pit. Yes, he did not pit. Hopefully he's got enough fuel. And if he does, then that might be the call. That could be the race winning move right there. He puts Slabs on the high line, which traditionally at Daytona is not a good thing. We've been watching as the top line just falls apart right on the start, but this time it doesn't. He is showing exactly how fast that 42 McDonald Chevrolet is. It's holding there, but starting to fall off a little bit. 3 wide. Callie Blunt, some contact with Hurricane Hall. Man back there, Bull Hurley again. Looks like Bull Hurley is lagging in my screen. Could just be me. Not sure. But he is just potentially lagging. Either way, even with that power that Slabs had, he is now, we're going to see what he's got. We're going to see how good this car really is, as he's all the way in the back now. Looks like he'll be in 8th spot. Jay Lynch making the strategic move of the race. See if it pays off. He wanted that clean air. He wanted to be in front of the pack. He got it. Let's see what he can do with it. With a win tonight, Jay Lynch would tie Wi-Fi with 4 wins in the entire season 1 and 2. We're calculating those together. 4 wins total would be the lead in most wins in this great league we are running right here in memory of Antwolf. 7 laps remaining in stage number 3, the final stage. All single file here on right now. With how it's been going, people making moves and those moves not working, I think everybody's trying to figure out what to do and, more importantly, when to do it. You know, so nobody wants to make a move and go to the back. But I expect that to change the fewer laps that we have. Got Jay Lynch. Ooh, he's flirting with danger there. He almost opened that door for Kenrod. Kenrod in 2nd. Millwright in 3rd. Millwright, last year's runner-up in the points. He's yet to win a race in this league, but he's always consistent. He's just always there. Gets good stages, good finishes, and collects them points. 17, a Hurricane Hall. Everybody knows who that is. Is Kenrod making a move? He wasn't. I wasn't sure there. He came apart from the bumper of Lynch. And he was... something must have happened. He just didn't... he just had to lift or something. tracking them down into turn 1 there. Kenrod was hitting 214 into that corner. These boys are starting to move pretty good here. Whew. Back there at in the shotgun of this field, you got Callie Blunts, and right in front of him, Slabs, Johnny in front of him, and Wi-Fi in the 2 Miller Lite car in front of that. I could see, and those are 4 fast guys right there. I could see them sticking together, making a move, and it's going to be hard to do if it's just those 4 against these 5, but Wi-Fi's our winningest driver. I could see it working. You just got to time it right. That time by at the line, you had 3 to go, so next time by will be 2 to go. It looks like it'll be Hurricane Hall. Hurricane, he has not won a race this season. He has won a race in the Antwolf series. He's won 2 of them. Looks like he's going to make a move. Down that back straightaway they go. And that was a lot better. That looked a lot better. Smooth, bumper to bumper when they did it. Very good move by the 1773, the 2. Oh, Ty Scott. I'm not sure if he was hoping they were clear or if he was trying to go down. Either way, they did do a leapfrog there. They put the 17 car up front. I think he wanted to stay with the top group, but when that contact happened, he chose against it. Will that be the race-winning move? Ooh, looks like Kenrod's going to back it up. Well, he beat him to the line. Looks like you're going to have a run on a run. White flag in the air. They're raising the line up a little bit, trying to decide what to do. You got a pack of 2 behind them with Kenrod and Wi-Fi to the high line they go. Callie Blunt's going to stick to the bottom with Slabs and Johnny. They're going to come up, try to get a little top air. Down to the bottom goes Callie Blunt. He hits the bumper of Lynch. Some contact, some more contact. Callie Blunt's trying to wedge his way in the middle. Down to the bottom he goes. Not going to be enough. Under the yellow. At the line there. And 42 with a big run too on the high side. Come out of nowhere right there. That was what we were talking about. Total pandemonium on that last lap. As the 17 of Hurricane Hall will win the race. Kenrod in second. Callie Blunt's in third. Slabs fourth. Johnny B fifth. Millwright sixth. Lynch seventh. Falls to seventh. Jay Lynch. He had a great strategy there. He stayed out and it worked for all but about a lap and a half there. But he did. He fell back to seventh with Wi-Fi in eighth. Ty Scott ninth, and Bull Hurley. I believe he was having some technical difficulties in that race, and he will finish 10th. Good race, though. That was a good race. Good finish, for sure. Hurricane Hall. Slabs with the most points. Good points for that Daytona stage. These are the points rundown. I need to take a picture. I am the points keeper. But 53 points for Slabs, Kenrod, Wi-Fi. Good points day. Let's sneak on in. Talking about if they're saying anything.
I got you. Yeah, I put my tire mark in the sidewall. Are you running? Do y'all need a break? Yeah, it's a break. Yeah, I'll get you a little bit of one.
Looks like they're going to take a little bit of a break.
I'll give you enough time. Well, I'll give you enough time to retake it. Yeah, what the fuck? I'll be right back. You guys did that run. Who was it? Oh, Wi-Fi. Alright, I can tell you if you got it. And I bumped. Yeah, I got scouts away. It's okay. We're protected. Well, I knew me and Hurricane didn't get too wide with both getting past. Well, you were leading, but you kept laying off of me. Yeah. Well, I was being easy, bro. I mean. I got the same way. You don't leave second place. Unfortunately, you got third. I got second. And I could be looking. Hey, the second I get put in third place on the last lap. Immediately. It's like your emergency brake came on. He said, scared. Oh, damn, we could have put tires on the backstretch.
All right. And this sounds like they're discussing last race there. It's a good finish, though. Trying to see here points. Looks like Kenrod came in 10 behind Wi-Fi. He will catch 1 point there. Slabs missed a whole week, so he did miss 2 races. He's 132 points behind Wi-Fi, so it's going to be a very, very hard hill to climb to get him back there up there in the points running. But he did gain some points there. He's had 3 races in a row now where he's been the top points getter. So he's doing everything he can do to get up there. Just them damn job keeps him from racing occasionally on Tuesday nights with us. Next event will be Talladega, race number 10. See if we can get a peek at this. It'll be Callie Blunts will be on the pole. Kenrod will start second. Third will be Millwright. Fourth will be Johnny B. Fifth will be Ty Scott. Jay Lynch will be sixth. Slabs will be seventh. Wi-Fi eighth. Hurricane ninth. And Bull Hurley 10th. And they ran Callie on the pole ran a 42.305 at Daytona. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Talladega so far has usually been the better racing, so hopefully that's the case again tonight. It was a great race there at Daytona, so if Talladega can be better, we will enjoy that. I believe they're getting ready to start the engines and start doing a pace lap. They're all sending me invites now, so it's There we go. The Geico 500 at Talladega. Should be exciting. All right, sorry about that. I am back. We are underway at Talladega. Riding on board with Callie Blunts. Callie Blunts kind of been getting some bad luck his way last few races here. Let's see if he can have a great stage, stage 1, which is only 6 laps. They come to the line here, lap number 2. He's leading it. Top 3 up there. Who is that behind? Is that Johnny? Nope, Millwright. You got Callie, Millwright, and Ty Scott. First, second, and third. And with the big run coming is going to be the 42 leading Kenrod and Jay Lynch. And then you're going to have another group of cars in the 2 car behind that. So you're going to have a run on a run. And that is what's exciting about Talladega. Hopefully they can pull it off. To the high line he goes. 3 cars. I think Wi-Fi is going to try to split it in the middle. He is. He's going to put it in the middle there. 3 wide. Johnny B hesitating a little or just didn't have the momentum to stay with it. But Slabs will pull off the pass for the lead. Jay Lynch to the high side. We got some good racing here. 3 wide still. Look at this group. Ah, it was exciting right there. I couldn't even talk. It was that cool. It was a pretty good start to the stage right there. At the end of the day, ooh, yeah, the 17 now starting to lag a little. Ooh, Hurricane Hall is definitely lagging. Some good moves there. Either way, that put Slabs. And couldn't pull his whole group up there, whatever, with the 3 wide and all that, but he did clear it. He leapfrogged from, I think he was 4th. From 4th to 1st. Now he'll be in front of Callie Blunts. These boys came to race at Talladega. Could be another run already from Wi-Fi to the high lane he goes. That's Millwright, excuse me. Millwright to the high lane, but nobody with him. He's going to try to squeeze on down in front of Ty Scott. He pulls it off. Little ricochet backwards, but no harm, no foul. Back to single file. That front pack of 6 cars is hooked up. These last 4 cars, they better get bumper to bumper. Oh, looks like that's going to help the backpack there. It looks like that's Millwright again. From this view here, they look very similar. Millwright going to try to set up a run. And that's a very smart move from Callie Blunts and Slabs, is they're going to go high, make sure they don't get the same amount of draft as they normally would, then drop down as soon as they get to the bumper and kill the run. 4 wide in the back there for 4th place. Jay Lynch in the middle. Wi-Fi in the middle. Oh, he comes down. He was not clear of the 73 of Ty Scott. There was contact, but both drivers hold control of their cars and do not wreck. They avoided the big one right there. Good move from Ty Scott. He runs to the high line there. Doesn't pull it off, but he should be able to tuck in behind right there. And he does. To the high out. Wi-Fi makes a move to the outside of Ty. Ooh, Lynch tries to almost get on the inside of him there. Millwright down to the bottom to block. These guys are all over the place tonight. And that was it. Slabs wins another stage. I lost track of count there about what lap we were on. So much excitement. It was a heck of a race. And winning that stage again, Slabs. Just won all the stages today. Just didn't win the race last race, but definitely collecting the points. Slabs in first, Callie in second, Millwright third, Wi-Fi fourth, Ty Scott fifth, Jay Lynch sixth, Kenrod seventh, Hurricane Hall eighth, Bull Hurley ninth, and not quite sure what happened, but Johnny fell back to 10th there. But that was good racing. Can't ask for much more with 10 cars at Talladega than that. 3 wide, 4 wide at times. I don't believe Slabs pitted. I think Slabs stayed out. Said he didn't need tires. Didn't need fuel. Wi-Fi off to a good jump there on the high line, but he gapped the car behind him by almost 2 car lengths there. That's not going to be good for the top line. But look at that move from Wi-Fi. I'm not sure if that was drivers talking to each other there or not, but there was just enough hole, and he gets in front of Kenrod. Gets to the bottom. Some action there at the back there. Looks like Hurricane Hall had to check up big time, or that, or some contact happened. Either way, hopefully they won't lose the draft back there. Stage number 2 will be 7 laps. It will become the lap number 2 as they cross the line. Let's go to the back here. Let's watch this from the back. We don't do this too often, riding on board with Hurricane Hall. See what it looks like from here. You can definitely hear Hurricane lifting in the corners there. Looks like there's going to be a run coming from P4. To the high line they go. Not all of them though. Looks like Lynch and Bull Hurley will stay at the bottom. Some checking up going on there. Wow, a lot of checking up going on right there. That's what it looks like from back here, fellas. Not as easy as it looks from this view. This view tells the story. Really can see what's going on. Looks like Millwright's going to be P4 this time. Looks like he's going to make a run. Let's hope they're a little organized and committed to it when he does. Looks pretty good. Oh, and I had to speak too soon. As soon as I said that, somehow or another, Johnny and Callie had some contact there. And either a coincidence or not, but as soon as that happened, you seen that top line just slow up a little bit. Johnny's back to the bumper of 17 car, and in the middle comes Callie Blunts. He's got no help. Ty Scott thought about it, it looks like. Either way, by that right there, the top line, even though they are straight, they are bumper to bumper, and there's more of them, it slowed it down. But they're not going to lift. They're not giving up. They're holding strong. You got Millwright pulling them, and they're trying. Nobody has dropped to the bottom yet. I spoke again as soon as I speak. It happens. Looks like Lynch was the first to go down, and he let Millwright in, but by doing that, Hurricane Hall made a jump to the inside of Bull Hurley, and Bull Hurley was the one who ended up losing some spots over that. Callie Blunt's in third now. Let's see if this will be different. Every time we've seen Callie make a run, he makes that run, but he can't, the guy on his bumper can't stay on his bumper, and it fizzles out immediately. Right there, too, what we seen was Slabs and the two cars behind him go up. They're trying to play defense right now. They're trying to make sure that these guys are not running the preferred line to catch them, catch that draft, bring them up to the top. By doing that, it makes it more difficult. Plus, these guys have to all commit to that. One of them drops to the bottom, one of them does something different, and it'll hurt it. Callie to the high line. He's got Millwright pushing, Jay Lynch pushing 3 wide in the middle. Hardly any room. Oh, great drive by Hurricane and Ty Scott. Hurricane made the move, and he was very cautious about it once the move was made. I could see him actually, I do believe he lifted right there because they were all in a dangerous position. But either way, Callie Bluntz leapfrogs it, brings 2 of them with him, Millwright and Lynch to the lead, first, second, and third. And it's going to be Slabs. Slabs will be the one to make the run this time as Callie Bluntz tries to run the high line here now. Do the same thing we've seen the other guys do as we're coming to the the stage finish. This time by to the bottom he goes. Will Callie make a block? He will not. This is gonna definitely do it. Slabs is gonna definitely get up here. Will there be enough time for another run from these guys? We shall see. It is Talladega, so you got that start-finish line a little bit further on down the track. To the high line they go. The 2-car up makes a little bit of a block. 3 wide. Nobody with Slabs on the bottom. Some more contact. I believe Callie got it. I believe Callie Bluntz got that one on the top line with Wi-Fi in second and Slabs in third. Let's wait for the running order and see. I'm not 100% on that. It was. Callie Bluntz did win the stage. Wi-Fi second. Slabs third. Millwright fourth. Kenrod fifth. Johnny sixth. Bull Hurley seventh. Jay Lynch eighth. Ty Scott ninth. And Hurricane Hall 10th. As we're coming to the final stage at Talladega. And it's been a good race. This one's been... They're all making moves this time. They're all fighting for it. And that's what we like to see. Trying to get a little sneak peek on what's going on here. As of right now, Wi-Fi, Slabs, and... Oh, there he goes. Wi-Fi and Slabs do not pit. And that little bit at the end there where Wi-Fi got second and Slabs got third is going to be critical to start this stage. As Wi-Fi will start at the bottom. Oh, we lost sound again. Darn it. There we go. Sound is back. But out of a deal right there, Slabs just got a really good run, and Callie did not. Slabs would have preferred Callie be right on his bumper on that run, and I think it would have been better. But because he wasn't, it just killed out. But what I was trying to explain there is coming to that line to end that stage, that was so critical because right now I'm pretty confident if that McDonald's Chevy would have been on the bottom there where Wi-Fi was, he would be in first right now. Wi-Fi getting jumped on. 6-car Johnny made a great move right there to the outside. Unfortunately for Johnny, he's only got 3 cars with him. It's everybody else on the bottom now. So Johnny, Millwright, and Bull Hurley. Will they find a hole? 2 of them find a hole, and yet again, Bull Hurley. Oh, it happened so much, you almost got to laugh about it. I mean, to the back he goes, but in dead last, shotgun in the field right now is Slabs. So that is how critical, from one of them being there, not taking tires in first, and the other one in dead last right now. But dead last is not out of it. Not at Talladega, not with 10 cars. Anybody could still win this. You got a 3-car breakaway right now with Wi-Fi, Jay Lynch, and Ty Scott. I told you, he's my Terry Labonte. He's just always there. It's always right there. Big run from Johnny again. Big run from Hurricane on the bottom. Puts Ty Scott in the middle, 3 wide. Ty Scott thinks it's probably a good thing to just lift a little bit and get at the bottom there. That was a smart move by Ty. If this bottom can stay connected, Johnny comes down. He will leapfrog him. In the middle comes Callie Blunts. This could be dangerous. This could be a wreck. There was a little bit of contact, and you know Millwright doesn't want to be where he is, but Millwright holds it. He maintains it, and he holds it. Oh! Kenrad and Millwright make some contact with Millwright going into the wall. I believe that Millwright came down just a little bit into Kenrad, but I didn't get a great view of it. Could have been they met in the middle. Either way, it was slight contact, but it did kill Millwright's chances of winning this race. Millwright will lose the draft, and we will have 9 cars in this front draft now. As I believe Millwright's done, there will be no way he can catch this draft all by himself. Unfortunate. I mean, you knew it. He knew he didn't want to be there, but he got put there on the high line all by himself, and that's why you don't want to be there by yourself. Things like that happen. Looks like Callie Blunt's going to make a run here. I believe he's... Oh, nope, it's going to be Wi-Fi. Wow. Didn't see that coming, but a great move. Wi-Fi snookers the leader to the high line. Jay Lynch on his bumper. Hurricane on his. Ty Scott. Will they be good enough to get all of them through? And they do. They leapfrog first place. Second, third, fourth, and fifth become first, second, third, and fourth. Great move. Next time by at the line will be 3 to go in Talladega. Got 4 of them here. Kenrod a little squirrely in the back there, but he's trying to stay true. Oh, down goes Johnny to try to side draft, and that was a bad outcome. That's what we'll say with that one. It was a bad outcome. Is now that took 2 more drivers out of it. I believe Slabs and Callie Blunts will both be eliminated now from Talladega from the win here. Not the best move. It's a dangerous move, and it just had a bad outcome right there. These 7 cars in this lead pack now. Next time by will be the white flag. Wi-Fi trying to add to his lead. Wi-Fi, the winningest driver in this series. Can he get his 5th win overall? We shall see. He's going to have a lap and a half to do it. Bull Hurley sitting there in front of Kenrod at 6th place. Johnny in 5th. Ty Scott in 4th. Ty Scott looks like he might be backing up a little bit. Now it looks like Hurricane... Hurricane's hesitant. I think Hurricane wants to, but he's now in a position that he's got to sit there. So it's going to come from Ty Scott. We shall see. He's going to make a big run here on the back straightaway. Up top they go to try to cut a little bit of that off, but I don't know, man. Come on, Ty. He's got 4 cars with him, 4 versus 3. Johnny behind him with Bull Hurley and Kenrod pushing. Bottom line with a good run. Side by side down the back straightaway here. Johnny trying to put it 3 wide in the middle. Oh, Johnny puts it 3 wide in the middle. Bull Hurley to the outside. Oh, well, they were all going for it there. You got to give them credit for that. I thought Ty Scott was going to have a shot at that one, but Wi-Fi will get the win. Jay Lynch in second, Ty Scott third, Hurricane fourth, Bull Hurley fifth, Johnny sixth, Kenrod seventh, Cali Blunt's eighth, Slabs ninth, and Millwright 10th. Good race, good finish, good win by your winningest driver. Wi-Fi adding to it. He already had a 1 race lead over everybody. Now he will have a 2 race lead over everybody and maintain the points lead as he's on his way to a championship. Don't leave just yet. We're going to try to get a post-race interview from both Wi-Fi and Hurricane Hall, our 2 winners tonight. See if they can explain how they did it. First things first, I got to get back to this screen and get a picture of the points. Hopefully all the drivers stayed in it. I know you might have a couple drivers there. Slabs and Millwright and Cali. They got wrecked. One way or 2 different incidents. Come on, load, load, load. Here we go. Wi-Fi with your best points of the day, so he will extend his gap. Great finish. Let's get him on board here. See if they want to join us in the booth. First one coming in will be Hurricane Hall. And Wi-Fi. There he is. There's our Daytona winner. Hurricane Hall. Winner at Daytona. Let's get to his car here. 17. You got a copy, Hurricane?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Winner at Daytona. Your first win of the season. Your 3rd overall. Daytona, man. How did you do it? How did you get that win?
G-Unit.
G-Unit.
I don't know, man. It just tastes like candy, man. I was there for the plucking. I took it and ate it.
You did. You made it. You made it there too. And then throughout the other races, you were definitely making moves, putting it in the middle there, 3 wide, doing a couple other things. But at Daytona, you were just, right place, right time, kinda, and made a good run there. But your 3rd victory, congratulations. G-Unit, looks like the group you want to give a shout out to. Anything else you got to say about it?
They told me I get the 17 car, forgot winning it again. He was not allowed back. There you go. I'm just kidding. I'm talking shit.
Well, Hurricane Hall, always known for his controversial talk there for sure. But good win. You put yourself 3rd, or with 3 wins out there, which is tied for 2nd. You guys got a lot of work to do to catch our Talladega winner, Wi-Fi.
I got to be fast staying at Walmart, Victory Lane Burnout.
All right. Victory Lane Burnout at Walmart. All right. So another microphone drop against Fast staying. We like it here. All right. We're going to move on, though, here to, to Wi-Fi. Let me get to his car real quick. The number 2. Where are you at? There he is. Number 2. I got discount tire paint scheme. Let me see if I can switch. There it is. There's the Miller Lite paint scheme. Red, white, and blue. You did a great job tonight, Wi-Fi. You extended. You got the most points out of the 2 races, extending your points lead. You extended the wins lead from 1 race now. You're beating everybody by at least 2 races or more. What was your strategy? How did you do it there at Talladega? It looks like you did make a strategic call on pit road there. Was that the ticket to the win, or?
Yeah. I pitted at the end of the first stage and took enough fuel to go to the end, and took up 2 tires there to keep some track position, and then I stayed out on the last one.
Yep, we seen that, and I had said that could be the move of the race. However, Talladega was
A little bit of rivalry sparked between him and Johnny. A little bit of rivalry.
Little bit of rivalry.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know what? I threw a block on Johnny, but when you back up on the first place car like that, what do you expect? I mean, I wouldn't expect anything else if I did that.
Yeah.
It's something I don't do, but some people do, I guess.
Yeah, we did say it up here in the booth. There was, for us, it was just everybody was definitely trying to win, man, and you could see it because P2 usually doesn't do that. But
if he wouldn't have done that, then when he did get in front of me, I probably would have pushed him.
Well, there you go. You're right. I mean, it's definitely, you got to have your friends at these super speedways. And when you make your moves, you got to make sure everybody's lined up right. And you seem to do it better than everybody else in this league, at least. You got the most wins. You're doing it at the right time. It's fun to watch because I'm not sure how many times there, but both you and Hurricane were willing to put it in the middle or on the high line, outside, 3 wide. It was definitely gave us a show to watch up there.
Yep, I'm fortunate to have some friends out there that stick with me. Jay Lynch, good shit. Hurricane, good job.
Need you out there racing.
Whoever was behind you, Ty Scott, good, I thank him too. But he tried to get a run at the end, but that's what he's here to do.
Yep. It did look like Ty Scott, man. Going down to the start-finish line there, your nemesis Johnny.
Had that.
Johnny might have been the reason that because as soon as Johnny went to put it 3 wide, which, like I'm saying, everybody's going for themselves and their team there, but Johnny put it 3 wide, and that's just when Ty Scott's line fizzled a little bit, and from there on out, I knew, well, especially with your motor, your gear, everything else too. I said, oh, that's a wrap right there. The 2 cars got it again.
I was pushing slabs there at the end of the second stage, and they's coming from behind, and there's, I don't know how the gap got there, but I just went up in the middle, and we went 3 wide across the line, and I picked up a position there. Points racing, man.
Yep. Definitely good racing, man. It was a pleasure to watch you guys. You guys did a good job. You've been up here in the booth a lot. Let's see if we can't do that. Well, next week I won't be here, unfortunately, but keep getting up here. Keep getting into victory lane. It's always fun to watch you guys race. So.
Yep. We're going to try to win all the rest of them.
All right. Microphone drop. All right, and try. That's right.